Hi, I'm Julie the Gadgeteer. Welcome back to my channel and the Gadgeteer Video Podcast. Today I want to talk about ebook readers, and if you stick around to the end, I will show you a project that I've been working on for a while that I could use your advice on. But first, let's talk about ebook readers. I have been an avid reader since I was a kid. I can remember my mom taking my sister and I to the library on a Saturday morning when she would go get the groceries, and then she would pick us up and we'd each have this huge stack of books that we'd read all weekend. And I've been reading books ever since. But the book reading habit kind of stopped when I discovered PDAs and I switched to an ebook reading habit. And I think my very first ebook reader was one of these guys, either the Palm V or one of the handspring visors, because these were released around 1998, 99, 2000, and that time frame. And that was the same time period when I remember reading my first ebook. I think it was one of the Harry Potter books. Pretty sure. And I read it on one of those devices. And from then I was hooked on being able to keep a book on a small device I could put in my pocket and take anywhere. And I could read it with a backlight, which when you're reading a regular book, you know, there's no backlight unless you connect like a little book light to it. So I've been reading ebooks ever since, until recently when my sister and I went on a little bit of an adventure and checked out all the little libraries, the free little libraries in our town of Columbus, Indiana. If you're not familiar with free little libraries, I'll put a link in the description below. But basically what they are small boxes that people either build or buy, and they put books in them, and people come around and can open these little libraries, take a book, and leave a book. And to keep forever if you want to. And we discovered this and thought it'd be fun to check all the ones out in our town. And we had like about 20 of them. And like I said, I've been reading ebooks, which are digital copies of, you know, a physical book. But when we went on this adventure earlier this year, this summer, I came home with a stack of books, and it just kind of rekindled the love of a physical book, in which I've been reading all summer. But then it came to the point where, you know, it's been staying darker in the mornings longer. So where I read on the couch upstairs, I usually don't have a light on in the mornings, and it was hard to read the book. So I thought, well, I'll start reading on my phone again. Well, you get distracted. And for some reason, it occurred to me, well, I should dig out one of my old ebook readers, my dedicated ebook readers, and start reading on that. And that's what I've done. And now I am kind of rediscovering reading ebook readers. And so I thought I'd take us down memory lane really quick and show you the first real dedicated ebook reader, and that was the Amazon Kindle. This is the original Kindle. And I didn't even remember that I had this, but I found it in my drawer of old gadgets, the same drawer that I took all the old Palm PDAs out last week and showed you. And so if you haven't seen that podcast, I'll link to it below. But this is the original Kindle. This first Kindle didn't even have a touch screen. It had a built-in keyboard, as you can see here. Kind of a weird layout for the keys. And it had this interesting little roller here on the side where you could go up and down through lists and then press the button to select one of the titles that you wanted to read. The Kindle was $399 back in 2007. So you're probably wondering, what ebook reader am I using right now? Well, it is the Kobo R01, and it's several years old. It's, I think, 2017, but I really like it because the screen is completely flat. It's touch, has a built-in backlight, and it just feels good in my hand. I really like it. So do you use an ebook reader? And if so, which one do you prefer? So now let's go take a look at the project that I'm working on. Okay, so here it is. It is my homebrew weather station. And what it is, it's an old Google Pixel 2 phone that I have. There's Ozzy. Hi, Ozzy. Ozzy, you need to get off here. The fun with cats. Let me move the kitty out of the way. You stay down. This is a Google Pixel, and I am using it to show my Tempest weather flow weather station, which is in the yard. I don't know, probably 50 feet or so from this window next to me right here. And what I'm needing help with is I need a good way to hide all these cables. And what we have here, let me take this off. I have it connected to this little adapter. It's called a Chargy. And what it does is it keeps the battery from charging to 100% all the time. So it helps prevent the battery from exploding. So this is kind of in the way, and I can't really put it behind this. So what I'm wanting is a better way to mount this and hide all these cables. So if anybody has an idea of what I can do, my first thought was maybe I could 3D print some kind of fixture to attach to the back of the phone, and then it would hold these cables behind it. So if anybody thinks that's a good idea and has some advice for me, I would appreciate it, and let me know in the comments below. So last week after the Palm Pilot PDA episode, somebody left a comment saying, "Where's the love for Pocket PCs?" So you will be happy to know, you Pocket PC lovers out there, that next week I'll be sharing some of my Pocket PC collection, like this guy. Do you remember it? Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe if you want to be notified when I post a new podcast. Have a great day.